The pancreas is an organ located in the abdomen. It plays an essential role in converting the food we eat into the fuel for the body cell. The pancreas has two main functions, an exocrine function that helps in the digestion, and the endocrine glands in the pancreas release hormones that control body sugar level, the glucose. And these hormones are insulin that reduces the body sugar level and the glucagon that increases the body sugar level. And our body needs balanced body sugar level to help with the kidneys, liver, brain. Our heart and circulatory system and nervous system also balance levels of insulin and glucagon to function.
We often hear that people have a sweet tooth, but the sweet things doesn't remain the same when it leads to diabetes. Diabetes is a common disease faced by many people nowadays, which needs extreme care or else it can lead to hazardous condition of our body. By our project, we are trying to reduce the effort to maintain the diabetic condition and stay healthy.
Like most of the chemicals in your blood, glucose must be tightly controlled. The level of glucose in your blood is regulated by insulin, a hormone made by the pancreas. When blood glucose levels rise after eating a meal, the pancreas releases insulin, which causes cells in the body to take up glucose, removing it from the blood and storing it as glycogen to use for energy later. When the blood glucose levels start falling, the pancreas stops releasing insulin and the stored glucose is used for energy. If blood glucose levels get too low, the pancreas may produce glycogen, a hormone that increases the level. This process is how the pancreas and the hormones it produces are in charge of regulating blood glucose level. People with diabetics, the pancreas no longer makes insulin. If left untreated, the blood glucose level of a person with diabetes could be dangerously high, which is a condition called hyperglycemia. Currently, a person with diabetes must take insulin supplements to treat the condition, while the solution for many diabetics is to take insulin. If it is not that simple, many things have an effect on insulin levels in a person's body, including exercise, stress, what and how much they eat, just to name a few. And having blood glucose levels that are too high, hyperglycemia, or too low, hyperglycemia, can cause serious health problems. This leaves many diabetic patients constantly checking their blood glucose levels, calculating how their actions will change their level, and adjusting their insulin doses to avoid a critical high or low. To get a sense,
An artificial pancreas automatically monitors your blood glucose level, calculates the amount of insulin you need at different points during the day, and delivers it. Most artificial pancreas systems require you to count and enter the amount of carbohydrates you consume at mealtime. An artificial pancreas device system will not only monitor glucose level in the body but also automatically adjust the delivery of insulin to reduce high blood glucose levels, hyperglycemia, and minimize the incidence of low glucose level, hypoglycemia, with little or no input from the patient. The main disadvantages of the device is high price. The price of the device is at rupees 5 to 6 lakhs and entails a recurring monthly expense of rupees 10,000 to 20,000. Even at that expense, it may not be so accurate so as be based upon the particular concept of working as to maintain the glucose level consistency. Some devices with low price are heavy and not user friendly. It is mainly effective in type 1 diabetes, that is a condition in which immune system destroys insulin making cells in pancreas. and these are the beta cells. The condition is usually diagnosed in children and young people, so called as juvenile diabetes. But our device is going to work for the type 2 diabetes people also with very great proficiency. In type 2 diabetes, there are primarily two interrelated problems at work. Your pancreas does not produce enough insulin and that not regulate the movement of sugar in the cell, and the cell poorly responds to insulin and take in less sugar. So but our device will not let the level of sugar to go down the specific level, so maintain the glucagon levels.
So let's have a look at the circuit of our diagram. The first thing which we have made is a conductive probe, which is consist of two wires basically to test the conductivity of the solution. Our project consists of an Arduino Uno. Let me show you. This is Arduino Uno, and we have this LED. Basically, we will be using a laptop to tell you the readings. We have this potentiometer, the conducting probe, which we have been shown earlier. There is a water motor which has been connected to Arduino Uno. The thing basically which we will be working is that the conductive probe will give input to Arduino Uno, and according to its input we will basically manage the output to this water pump, which will control the dilution of the solution. And as we know, the conductivity is inversely proportional to concentration, so lesser the concentration, the more the dilution will be. So let's have a look at the model.
This is our project. We first have our Arduino Uno, and here you can see that two wires are connected to the conducting probe. Here is the conducting probe. You can also see that here is the output wire which has been connected to the, you can say, the motor here. These two wires are connected to the motor. So let's get started. I have started the readings in the laptop. You will simultaneously get the readings in the side of the video. So here we know that by dilution the conductance increases. So we are using the same concept. If when I will put this in the glucon D, the reading will get lower, and I have set the condition in the Arduino that when the reading gets lower, it will automatically turn on this pump and the water will get poured inside this cup. Hence by dilution the conductance will increase, hence the reading will also increase, and the pump will get automatically turned off when the enough dilution is done. So let's see. As I put this probe inside the water, you will get to see at the right side the reading decreases greatly, and as the reading decreases after some times, the pump will automatically get start, hence pouring water inside it, and after pouring enough water it automatically gets off. As the reading goes higher, you can see at the screen. So that's how our project is. Thank you.
The advantages which we will have in our project is that firstly it will be low price because of its cheap components. Also it will be have higher efficiency because it uses the principle of conductivity, hence there won't be a delay in dilution, hence the control in sugar level, and it's very easily affordable and available to all. I hope that our project bring revolution in the field of health and also help in sustainable development goal in sustaining everyone's health. Thank you.